Alright, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at GMS, and to the elect doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalawam, GMS precepts. Nazar Khud here, and I was watching this video, as you can see the title. It's anatomy of a nuclear explosion. Um, that's the site. I'll leave the article. I'll leave this video in the description. I like watching these videos because it gives you it reignites the healthy fear of Yahawashi Yahawashi that everybody should have, right? It also puts into perspective of a lot of things, right? Not to worry about trivial things in the world. Your number one concern should be these prophecies, right? And when we go out there in the highways and byways, this is what our main focus is. When we go out, when we do videos like I'm doing now, this is what our main focus should be. It should be prophecy, because this is how close we are. We're right at the door now, right? So we got the C-hip, we got World War III, we got wars and rumors of wars, we got uproars of the people, and we have this, right? We have these missiles that are prophetic, right? So this should be our, this should be our main concern. And it's good to watch videos like this, and you see more videos on the side right here. World War III. I think I saw this video before. The devastating true scale of nuclear weapons. This one right here, what a nuclear bomb explosion feels like. Like all these, all these, especially this. I mean, this is a easy way. If you're ever low, if you're ever if you're ever thinking about going off, watch these videos on nuclear missiles, and I guarantee you it'll snap you out of it. All right, that's how powerful these videos are. But first scripture, I don't want to play it. I can't play it, so I'll just, like I said, I'll leave these in the description. Let's go to Joel first, right? I got Joel. I'm gonna just go in the spirit. I got this scripture and one more. I don't know if I'll get that one, but I'll just roll with the spirit. This is Joel, the third chapter, Joel 3:19. It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, right? So when you read scriptures like this, let me zero back to this picture. You got to think, what instrument, what can make a whole landmass desolate, right? It says Egypt shall be a desolation. So this prophecy, this is obviously a prophecy, because Egypt is not a desolation now. You still have people living there. So what Egypt is this talking about, right? What Egypt is this referring to? It's referring to Egypt, aka America. That's what this Egypt is speaking about, right? And if you link this with other scriptures, it makes sense how it's going to be left a desolate wilderness, because it's going to be used. What's going to make it desolate or empty is going to be by way of these missiles. Right? It says Egypt shall be a desolate wilderness. I'm sorry. And Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah. And then it goes into the reason why. It says, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Let me get Ezekiel. What is that? Ezekiel 35. Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So that's speaking about Edom. That's speaking about the payback that's awaiting them, right? And the payback that's awaiting them ultimately is this, right? And the whole landmass becoming a desolate wilderness. You see, Right? Isaiah 54:16, it says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. Right? So the smiths are the ancient, or the smiths in this scripture are referring to the modern day weapon makers, right? Because a smith in the ancient day was a person that made, like a blacksmith, was a person that made weapons, made swords, made shields, all those things, where he would beat the iron and form it into a shape. Those were the smiths. But the modern day smiths, the ones that are making these weapons now, like this right here, right, are um are those German scientists, man, right? The German scientists. It says Egypt shall be a desolation, and wrong scripture, right? Isaiah 54:16. I'll read that again. It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. You see? The waster to destroy. Why? Because it's gonna destroy any and everything in its path. You see? Matter of fact, that reminds me of what is that? Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66. 15, it says, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. So it's saying the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind. So not only is the Lord going to be doing damage, but the angels are going to do damage too. And for what reason? To render his anger with fury, or to fix his anger with fury, and his rebuke or correction with what? Flames of fire. Alright, I mean, this goes into, I believe I wrote it down. The winds, the nuclear wind, goes as fast as, and I believe that's going to be, oh, yeah, that's stage 4, the blast wave, right? Because they break it down into 6 stages. It says the first stage is detonation, the second stage is flash, then you got fireball, followed by blast wave, followed by mushroom cloud, and followed by the fallout. These are the 6 stages of a nuclear explosion. And I believe the blast wave, I believe winds were as fast as 750 miles an hour. 750 miles an hour. Oh, I think I wrote it down. Yeah, blast wave are 750 miles an hour, right? And then it's a wave. It's like a double wave. It pushes everything. They showed the building. Where is it? Here it is. This is a car, and it just look what it did to that dust. Poof and smoke. The same thing with this. Poof with smoke. I can't. Let me see if I can find that one. I can't do it, But like I said, I'll leave this in the description box. Y'all brothers can check it out. But it pushes everything in its path, and then it sucks it back into its center. You see? Now this is gonna go into the fireball. Yeah, this is the house. Damn, I wish I could play that video, but like I said, I don't want to can't get flagged. Yeah, so like I said, it's a good. So you know what? I think that's pretty much it. I got all the scriptures. Did I finish Isaiah 60? Let me finish Isaiah 66. It says Isaiah 66, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh. Alright, so that's pretty much the point. It says, For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So the Lord is going to be responsible for a lot of deaths. All right. And then it said, by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. So, fire, in particular, this fire is going to be a great teaching instrument that the Most High is going to use to all the nations. They're going to know who's boss, and it's not them anymore. All right. All right. So that was pretty much it. Like I said, I'll leave these videos in the description box. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. Until the next show, shalom.